Every insurance broker or financial advisor wants to rank as number one on Google. However, it can be incredibly intimidating and daunting to try and compete with RBC, Sun Life, Manulife, and all these other billion-dollar companies that have million-dollar budgets for marketing. However, I do have some good news for you. I have cracked the code on ranking number one on Google for multiple different search terms, and I'm going to show you guys exactly step-by-step how I did it in my own business that drives massive amounts of traffic to my own website. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly not only how I did it, but how you can implement into your business as well to drive traffic and leads to your own website. What is up, guys? For those of you who do not know me, my name is Philip Setter. I've been in the insurance industry for over 10 years now, and I've been able to scale my own insurance brokerage to six figures 100% online using social media and digital marketing. If that's interesting to you and you want to do the same thing in your business, I recorded a 2-hour masterclass explaining exactly step-by-step how I did that. Just comment masterclass below and I will send it to you. But without further ado, let's just get right into this video. Most of this video is going to be a screen share where I'm actually just going to be showing you exactly where I rank on Google as well as how you can do it in your own business. But before I actually get into the screen share, I obviously just want to talk about, the importance of YouTube and what specifically it's looking for so you can start to rank your own insurance company or brokerage or financial advisory practice on Google. So here's the thing. Google isn't just looking, there's not like one specific thing that you do that ranks you on Google. That it's like, okay, do this one hack and then you get it. Ranking number one on Google is a combination of multiple different things. And so when you start to undertake this project of trying to rank yourself as number one on Google, and don't worry, I'm going to get into a screen share here in a second. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. But you need to start to look at your company and everything that you're doing within your company to start to have some type of omnipresence across all of your different platforms, whether that's your social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, etc., multiple different landed pages, wherever you have your bio, wherever you're going on blogs and articles and other, guest magazines and things like that. You want to have consistent messaging for who you're actually targeting, because it's not like what I'm going to show you here. It's like, oh, do this one thing. There are some things that you can do that definitely help. However, you ranking number one on Google is a combination of getting everything streamlined across all your platforms of who you serve and how you serve them. And the more specific that you can get, the better chances that you have of actually ranking number one on Google. Because here's the thing, you're never, ever going to, I shouldn't say never, ever, but you're highly unlikely to ever rank number one on Google for just a blanket search term as life insurance. So, buy life insurance. You are now competing with RBC, Manulife, Sun Life, all these billion-dollar companies in Canada and the United States, and they're all sponsored. And like the cost per click, by the way, for insurance is the highest in the industry. It is the highest across any industry. So it's an incredibly competitive space. So not only are you not going to beat those companies, but then there's massive brokerages that bring in millions or hundreds of millions of dollars per year and have massive marketing budgets. So the way that you dominate and you actually do rank number one on Google is by two different specific search terms. One is local, that's geographic, and two is niche-based. And so the more that you can start to actually solidify what your niche is and who you target that's very specific, the better chance you have of actually ranking for that specific target on Google. And by the way, if you're interested in trying to figure out what your blue ocean strategy or what your niche is, I made a video detailing exactly how you can do that, and I'll just put that right there. But let's just get right into the screen share, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's just start with a fresh page of Google just so you can see that I'm not like tweaking anything or, there's no like secret backdoor, I'm not masking the search results or anything like that. So like I mentioned, there's two different areas that you can actually start to rank number one on Google. Relatively easy. It doesn't take that much work to get here. It does take a little bit of time. Now, the first one that I'm going to show you is going to be niche-based. So if you're at all familiar with me, you know that I'm a big mountain sports enthusiast, rock climber, ice climber, backcountry skier. My specific market that I target for my insurance brokerage is mountain sports enthusiasts. I've branded myself, my company, my landing page, everything around mountain sports, ice climbing, rock climbing, backcountry skiing, etc. And I serve mountain sports enthusiasts here in Canada. So I have built my website and landing pages and, my social media handles, and I've optimized all of my different platforms and all my different SEO and tags and keywords and things with, hey, I serve ice climbers, rock climbers, backcountry skiers. So I'm not going to get incredibly detailed into how you do that because that's across multiple different platforms. But I will share one specific platform that really did help me optimize my specific web page. But it is a combination of everything. So let's just go. We're here in Google. Let's search ice climbers life insurance, and let's just see what pops up. So let's get now to the first page of Google. So here, this is all just ads and stuff. Don't worry about any of that. If we actually see here, so this is my company, Affinity Life, and you can see I'm ranking. So anytime, and we could do other ones as well, like rock climbers. You can see here, rock climber, mountaineering, scrambling, backcountry skiing, hiking, hang gliding, etc. So I rank on all of these different search terms. So that's that's great. But you can see here, ice climbers, life insurance, I've ranked that. So it's a very specific keyword that I'm actually ranking number 1 on. So like I said, if you just Google life insurance, you're going to be competing with Sun Life, Manulife, RBC, like these massive billion-dollar companies. You're not going to be able to compete with them. So you need to find some specific niche that you can actually target, you can work with, and hopefully it's something that you resonate with. Again, if you don't have some niche or some specific target market that you're working in, I would recommend watching my Blue Ocean Strategy video and trying to come up with something, because it's going to be a very uphill battle. When you try to sell everything to everybody, you sell nothing to everyone. I was going to say nothing to no one, but that really doesn't make sense. That's double negative. Okay, so here's the first thing that you can scale for, which, by the way, so this is my company right here. You can see it takes... this is a specific landing page, so we have some different photos here. This is very specific to mountain sports. This is a landing page. That's great. This right here, Alpine Club of Canada, if we go to this page, let's actually see. So they have an insurance section, but I've actually partnered with them. And if you click that, this is a backlink that leads, hey, directly back to my website. And if we go down here, LSM Insurance, if we click that, life insurance and rock climbing, what you must know. If we go down, hey, an expert tip from Philip Setter. So this is what I'm saying when you're trying to come up with some specific keyword or something that you want to actually rank with on Google, you need to find something that resonates with you and then make it omnipresent, across the board from all of your different platforms. So this isn't something you can just put on, one tiny section of your website and think that it's going to scale. This is resonated between, my website and different articles that I've written, which is backlinked to my website. So I'm on Alpine Club of Canada. I'm on this LSM Insurance one as well, there's a couple other ones as well, but everything is directing back to my website. So when you start to come up with some type of keyword that you're looking to target, some type of niche, you can't just put it, you need to have that across, all your different social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc. And that is all going to help scale rank and put you on the number 1 page for Google. So there's a couple tools that you can use here. I'm just going to go and create a new tab. The first tool that you can use is called Google Trends. If you go to Google Trends, this is where you can actually see what people are looking for. So if you just go, you could go let's type in life insurance Calgary just for fun and see. Okay, so you can see here, this is in the last day. It was searched 100. So by the way, this isn't number of searches. This is just a percentage interest over time. So let's just go the last 12 months. And we can see, it has some dips and then it goes up. It has some dips, it goes up. Okay, right now it's definitely over there. So October. So you can see, and obviously Alberta and BC a little bit, but definitely Alberta is searching the most. So here is where you could start to look up different specific search terms and see, which ones you want to rank for. But here's the thing. Don't be stressed out. Like, for example, let's just go rock climbers life insurance or something like that. And past those. Okay, that doesn't rank. Let's just go life insurance climbers. Let's see if that one. What do I have? Life insurance climbers. Let's go a life insurance mountain. Something like that. Mountain. Okay, something like that. Don't be stressed out if you don't see this massive index that goes. I mean, even if you go life insurance, you'll see how competitive just life insurance is. Life insurance is incredibly competitive. So like I mentioned, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually rank just for life insurance. But here's the thing, you're never going to win against these massive billion-dollar companies. You could try for sure. However, if you find a specific niche and you actually are able to rank on just that one specific niche, like I am for rock climbers, ice climbers, backcountry skiers, alpine climbers, etc., then you can dominate in the market because no one else is competing with you, and you don't have to worry about RBC or Sun Life or Manulife or Equitable or any of these other big companies or massive brokerages, and you can just dominate in that one specific market. So here's one tool you can use is Google Trends. Another one that helped me massively rank, by the way, which is just really intuitive, is this company called Hike SEO. This is like really intuitive. I actually haven't used them in about a couple years now. I'm just in the middle of redoing my website, so I'm waiting to actually put in some more significant SEO work. However, I used these back in the day, and you can see I'm still ranking, because of them, that I used them years ago. And they actually you like connect it to your website, and they just tell you step by step exactly what to do. I'm not like sponsored by these guys in the slightest, by the way. I get no compensation from referring this to you. So there's absolutely nothing in it for me, but I did use these guys back in the day, and I was able to rank my website and get it number one on Google for a specific search term. So, and it's really easy. You just like connect it to your website, and that is, and it just tells you what to do from H1 headings, H2 headings, tags, SEO, how to do it in WordPress, etc. It's pretty easy. It's pretty intuitive. You or, maybe your technical person, whoever works, your IT person can do it. So that is how you can rank on Google for a specific search term. Okay. So now we have, rock climbers, life insurance, or, life insurance for, woodworker, disability insurance for woodworkers. I'm just coming, up with things on the spot. Figure out a specific niche that you want to target and that specific keyword that you want to rank on. The other one you can do is now geographic. So one, you want to compete on a niche that no one else, that blue ocean strategy that no one else is competing with. And two, you can compete geographically with whatever city you're in. Now, how to do that? Let's just go Life Insurance Calgary. That's where my office is. Again, if you go down, don't worry about the sponsored thing. Don't worry about any of this. Don't worry about these guys. So these guys are actually ranking. I could probably do a little bit of work and actually get to the number one spot right here, just by putting some things into my website and using that Hike SEO. And I might actually do that. However, if we scroll down, you can see right here, this Google My Business page, this is my company right here, Affinity Life. I'm ranking number one on Google My Business because of Google reviews. And you can see I only have, 84, something like that. And these guys have 190. Maybe they've been in business much longer. Same with these guys. I consistently get positive reviews each and every single month, and that drives this up. And I continuously reply to all the reviews, and I put specific keywords. I say, it was a pleasure to meet with you and your life insurance needs and help you get life insurance here in Calgary, or something like that. Again, all of that helps Google, crawl it, optimize it, and rank you for this geographic location. So I have, like I mentioned, right here, ranking number one for life insurance in Calgary. And you can see, does it say actually here? It might not say it here, but there's a spot where it says how many interactions you get and how many, does it say up here? No. That's okay. Somewhere it says like how many clicks it's getting. I think it's 500 or something like that a month or something. Yes, maybe like 250 or 500 that are going to my website just by ranking on the Google My Business page. Pardon me. So what you need to do is obviously if you don't have one already, set up a Google My Business page. Build it. Put your company name or just your personal name. If you're just doing an insurance brokerage yourself, you just put in like Philip Setter Insurance. Get the actual business page set up. Put tags and keywords in there for life insurance and the specific city that you're in, obviously, and all the services that you provide. And now you need to get some reviews. So I'm just going to take you over to my CRM. This is my CRM that I'm using, and I'm going to show you a little sneaky, if we scroll down to automation, I'm going to show you my sneaky little Google review request campaign that I send out. So basically, once a client actually has their policy being approved, then I wait 2 weeks and I put them into my Google review request campaign. So you can see here, I've got 13 people in there right now. Let's go into here and I'll show you what that looks like. I found this to be an incredibly easy way to get reviews. So basically 2 weeks after they sign up, or pardon me, they are approved, then they get this email. So email number one And I'll just go here and I'll just show you what it looks like. It just says, hey, hope you're doing well. I have a small favor to ask. I'd really appreciate if you'd write a review. And then you can link this to your Google review page or Google My Business page, pardon me. And then I have this saved, or pardon me, hang on. Let's go out here. There we go. I have this built out. So I send them one email. I wait 4 days. I check to see if they click the link. If they didn't click the link, then I send them a second email. And if they didn't click that link, then I send them a third email after another 4 days. One of the things that I actually did, it's not in this campaign, but I'm going to put it back in here, is I started to put a gift card as one of the emails, and I got really good traction with that. So the first email just says, hey, can you write me a review? It would mean the world to me. The second email says, hey, I know your time is really valuable. How about I send you a $25 gift card if you write a review? And then in the actual email, you put a little image of the $25 gift card, Tim Hortons or McDonald's or Starbucks or wherever you want to do. But just having that little image, I saw a massive uptick in people actually writing a review. And then if they don't click that one, then the third one is where you actually say, okay, fine, this is my final offer. I'll send you a $50 gift card. And I will send, I was going to send them a $50 gift card anyways for writing a review. So I have no problem sending them a $50 gift card to McDonald's or Starbucks or anything like that. Maybe a credit card, like a prepaid credit card or something like that, whatever they want. But that I saw massive uptick on, and it really helped me drive reviews to my business, which helped me rank as number 1 on Google. Okay, so now that you know how to rank number 1 on Google, click here. Might be here actually. Click here to watch how you can actually build a funnel that converts all the traffic that you're going to get from Google and YouTube and other places, so you can convert it from actual traffic to real clients. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, if you are enjoying this content, all I ask is you give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.